They want a happily ever after. We know that. We know they have to speak a truth, and so we're asking, what is that truth about? That truth is, they were slow, really slow in bringing you some sort of offer. And that slowness that's coming through is because they were being deceptive. They were living and dancing in their wounds. They might have needed to heal from a situation that they had just left, or you might have been a catalyst for their personal healing and growth because they simply couldn't have done it on their own, right? And they needed somebody to, basically, they needed to be hungry enough to chase the carrot on the stick that Spirit was using you as. You were the carrot on the end of the stick, and they needed to be starved in order to really go after that carrot because they were so stubborn. This person is stubborn beyond belief. And it's great, but it's a frustrating situation. Gosh dang, right? So because they're stubborn, and they also might have been self-sabotaging in a little bit of a way. I want to look up what was the sabotage here. It might be a little different for everybody. We have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman reversed. This person also, one of the big issues here is that they didn't feel like they have anything to offer. King of Pentacles is big, I want to say big mama jamma, but I don't really, that's not really my generation's term. I don't really know it well. But basically it's the big cojones, like the person with the hostess with the most is somebody with a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of but that's where they're at their most toxic too, because they have all the power, and you don't give all the power to the immature, wounded, poorly behaved child, right? That's where they're going to disrupt it and use it against you, and it lets them just fester in their toxicity. They had to be poor here to go through this healing lesson, to see your compassion, to see what you had to offer after you surrendered everything, right? You've basically just been very kind, very loving, but they just, right now, they don't feel like they have anything to give. And they're stuck there. They've been stuck there for a long time, not having anything to offer you. Or anyone, really. They don't even have anything to offer themselves. They might be spying on you a little bit. With this Nine of Cups, they're like delusional a little bit. I love all the Cups cards because they all speak to emotions, but they also speak to the element of water. So we're looking Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And what I'm seeing with this one in particular is with the Nine of Cups, they're like lost their head. That's very Pisces. That's very dreamy, very like, ooh, fairy tale, but it's also very Neptune. And that Neptunian energy is very like deceptive, especially you see the clouds here and you see the sort of sparkles and all these different things here. It's kind of hazy. It's kind of unclear about what's going on, but they might be like watching you from afar. You see this eyeball here. They might be watching